Hello marketers, this is Mark Alarik with Sales Overlays presenting our newest series, Direct Marketers Are the Wow Factor. Now here's 5 powerful ways you can continually improve response and profits. Let's get right into it. Number 1, stop overmailing. And overmailing wastes dollars that should be used to improve response. It is a fact that most companies waste between 15 to 25% mailing to prospects that will never do business with them. It is this audience that's keeping your costs high and your response rates lower than they should be. It can also be preventing you from developing more effective campaigns and developing some aggressive testing programs. So are your scissors cutting response? Is the focus on producing the largest mailing at the cheapest cost per package, or reducing the size of the mailing and making it generate more business? This reminds me of the old saying of tripping over dollars to save pennies. And you can generate more business through strategy. What if you could reduce your mailing by 25% and still generate the same response? And what if you could also double your response? It's no longer good enough to produce low-cost mailings if they can never maximize your results. Maximizing response and profitability and customer longevity requires a special strategy. And this special strategy is going to require a deliberate plan from your visionary leadership. I think of all marketers, I think direct marketers understand this the best, that improvement won't just happen. You cannot solve a problem using the same thinking that caused it, said Albert Einstein. It's not a button you can push. Because as you probably know, improvement is a process, it's not a pill, as Dr. W. Edwards Deming once said. Only real leadership can manage the improvement process. Improvement is not a strategy of lots of overnight changes. All campaigns should be designed to serve the purpose of creating that long-term profitable customer. Now here's a term you might not be familiar with. You're going to need the process of continual improvement. You don't have to stop what you're currently doing. You can build on it. And you can reallocate resources to begin making big improvements. So number 2 is introducing the process of continual improvement. What is it? Dr. Deming created a 14-point system of profound knowledge, and I'm just going to share a few of those points with you now. One is create constancy of purpose towards improvement. Another one is replace short-term reaction with long-term planning. A third is break down barriers between departments. And another one is transformation is everyone's job. Now I'm going to show you how this relates to direct marketing. I think that direct marketers naturally think in terms of the process of continual improvement. We want to focus on markets that deliver increasing profitability and longevity. We want to develop one-to-one campaigns that connect with buyers at the right time. We do want to eliminate prospects who will never buy from us. And we know that customizing mailings to specific segments that are known majority spending markets for our products and services offer a big payoff. We want to target every mailer with relevant content and offers. And now, in the digital age, we want to coordinate mailings with other marketing channels, so actually we can further reduce the size of the mailings. You see, the process of continual improvement places greater control of results in your hands. You'll know much more about your customers' needs and their wants, and the timing. Your team can become the largest revenue and profit generator in the entire company. So let's be specific. We're talking about a process of identify, segment, relevant, and connect. A process of continual improvement is a combination of interworking parts, all designed to work together and meet the goals of the system, which is to create customers. Number 1, identify each MVP customer by profitability and longevity, not just in dollars spent. MVP means most valuable and most profitable. Understanding the value of your MVP customers also means to include the cost of acquisition, servicing, and maintaining them. Number 2, segment customers first by profitability and then by demographic and profile groups. After you've identified who all your most profitable customers are, you can then segment them from high to low value, then identify groups within each profit group. This will enable you to customize your marketing. Number 3, be relevant. Each MVP segment should have a strategy that connects your products and offers with relevance. This is why you need a specific plan to connect with every type of customer. Once you have this analysis of different types, it becomes useful in selecting prospects who are most likely to do business with you. Finally, connect. Print and mail production technologies enable near one-to-one personalized mailers. After all the segmentation and communication planning has been accomplished, then we can select the best print and mail personalization technologies to achieve that near one-to-one targeting that we're looking for. Number 4 is very powerful. Invest wisely in your MVP customers. They represent trillions of dollars that are still up for grabs. Growing your MVP portfolio must be looked at as an investment in your marketing and your company's long-term growth. Many companies do not go far enough to protect this most valuable asset, and they don't connect well with them. You need to protect this asset by well serving these customers through relationship and relevance. In short, MVPs are bigger spenders, more profitable, and for the longer term, and they refer others to you. MVP referral programs is hugely missing from most direct marketing strategies, even though one customer can bring in many new ones every year. Your marketplace offers multiple MVP segments. Think of your MVP portfolio as a bucket that includes only the customers that are the most profitable, spend the most dollars, and stay with you the longest. Within this bucket are many MVP segments that look, buy, and behave quite different from each other. The challenge then becomes to serve each segment uniquely with products and services that match who they are with their interests, their timing, and their needs. MVP markets are like diamonds. They have many facets, different buying behaviors, lifestyles, demographics, unique worldviews. They simply all don't look alike. Please heed this warning. The largest spending segments are slipping through our fingers. They include women, the 45 to 62-year-olds, the mass affluents, which are not the super wealthy, small business owners, and millennials. Segment your marketing to women and you'll get the lion's share of the U.S. wealth. The U.S. women's spending markets are larger than the entire economy of Japan. Did you know that most advertising actually offends women, as my friend Marty Barletta has written in her book, Marketing to Women? She also states that women believe that companies don't even understand them. The fact is, women outlive everybody and inherit everything. They are the CFO in over 85% of the household. So the point is not ignoring men or other markets, because if you service the women's needs correctly, you're going to pull in the other markets. But you must understand that women are the majority spender and key influencer in nearly every product and service in both the consumer and business worlds. You literally could make serving women your primary reason for being in business, and you will enjoy enormous growth. And women are the referral business jackpot. Let's talk about pursuing a more loyal customer. Older markets in the 45 to 62 age range are less likely to be loyal than younger markets. Older markets will also outspend the under 40 age markets by over $1 trillion. Younger markets respond to trends and what others are doing, as opposed to the older markets who are actually more independent in their buying behaviors. This is where companies that focus more on quality, service, relationships, rather than price, connect better with the more mature markets. Older markets are the majority spenders in nearly every product and service. They buy for themselves, and they buy a whole lot more for others. We suggest the two-filter process to identify real buyers. Developing your MVP data from a process of continual improvement is a two-step filter. Most marketers may run profiles or predictive models on prospects and believe that's as far as they can go, but they're missing step 2, which is creating a values model from step 1. This is why there are too many prospects in the database that will never buy from you. Values modeling is the road that leads to marketing to values, which means finding more qualified buyers. This is where the behavioral sciences become the secret sauce in direct response. Nearly every direct marketer I know knows very little about this. They know very little about how the left brain versus right brain affects customer decision making. And this is the very solution to lift sagging response rates and sales. In marketing to your MVP customers, this same marketing can translate to attracting non-customers, of course. You'll notice that you are most likely going to be communicating with women or somewhat older markets. These markets require us to offer value, the kind of value that they value. Relationship is at the top of the list for a good reason. Good relationships are the longest lasting, and of course that means they're the most profitable. You need to provide authenticity, helping them find the perfect answer, provide great follow-through and great service, and of course results. You'll notice that price isn't even on their list. Predictive and values modeling equals whole person marketing. Customers use both their left and right brain. They analyze, they use logic and language, they're in the linear. Price is a concern, but they really start with their right brain in analyzing your offer. Does it relate to them? They have emotions and feelings about it. They're concerned about values. See, customers use their whole brain during their relationship with your company. Therefore, direct marketers must use their whole brain to understand how to connect with MVP markets. This is where the data and the numbers can't do everything for you. Whether you want it or not, customers have a holistic relationship with you, and therefore your approach to customers must also be holistic. This is why it's hugely important to know the holistic value of a customer, and do we really know which customers create the most value and which ones destroy value? Did you know that more data and insights could be found out about customers from other areas of your company, such as the finance department, the product department, services, even risk management? Did you know that some companies that excel in customer satisfaction are actually losing a lot of money on these customers? The future of marketing is leadership. Not yelling at enough people, it's about leading a tribe. All your marketing should be branding you as an industry leader, a trusted advisor. Is your marketing establishing and confirming your leadership? Do you know how to? Well, perhaps number 5 might be the most important, establishing the process of continual improvement test laboratory. This enables you to perform constant, continual, robust testing so you can control costs and measure all things. So this enables you to drive ever-improving customer knowledge and results. The test laboratory really is your process of continual improvement department that you would personally lead, which is why I said earlier in the presentation that the big wow factor in improving your marketing's results is you. The process of continual improvement lab enables diagnostics of your current strategies and campaigns. This frequently reveals direction from hugely missed opportunities. As a footnote, I want to share with you that advances in direct mail, modeling, behavioral, and production make near one-to-one targeting possible, and finally at the right price. The good news is digital personalization has improved response up to 500%. You can gang multiple versions or campaigns into a single production run. You can mix small test cells with rollouts for production and postal economies. This empowers you to incorporate relevant text, graphics, stories, and communicate alternative product offerings to specific segments. As many segments as you want. The ability to gang run rollouts with tests is how you take advantage of digital technology. Powerful digital color with relevance. Full color mail that leverages purchase history and a promotion achieved a response rate of 6.5%, well above what many consider an acceptable response rate of 2 to 4%. Now, as another bonus, I want you to think about trigger programs. This is an untapped opportunity. Tests have shown that highly personalized trigger mailings can produce upwards of 5 to 15% response rates. Compare this again to the traditional direct mail channel, where 1 to 3% is considered a good return. This is important to take a look at every single angle. That's why your test lab is crucial for trying out new things that can deliver big results. Oh, and we don't want to forget powerful integrated multi-channel approaches. Direct mail can include what are the QR codes, pearls, SMS, social media, and direct links. And this is important because, as I said earlier, this is your key to getting your mailing quantities down in size and still producing great results. To quote Dr. Deming again, it is not enough to do your best. You must know what to do and then do your best. This is why we look beyond the numbers to discover what is the right thing to do for improvement. This is why we embrace the holistic approach for achieving continual improvement. Now to recap, number 1, overcome overmailing. Number 2, start the process of continual improvement. Number 3, identify, segment, relate, and connect. Number 4, invest in those MVP markets. And number 5, establish the process of continual improvement test lab. And from all these, you truly will become the wow factor that transformed the direct marketing into the most productive sales channel for your entire company. Now, Sales Overlays offers integrated direct marketing services for your continual improvement. We have a lot of services that we can manage, and you can read this later on, but I want to emphasize that we excel in developing test programs and can execute them on an economical basis, even if you choose another company for the rollouts. We have national resources to fill any hole in your strategic, creative, database, and production campaign. But our greatest strength is to help empower you to know how and where to improve results on a sustainable basis. Of course, we'd love you to hire us, but call us. Let's talk about this. And we'll help you do all that we've described today and try to also help you spend less money as well. We've been around since 1975, and we've worked with many Fortune 500 companies. And we'll handle mid-sized companies and startups as well. So please call me, Mark Alarik, at 847-746-4800, or email me at malarik@salesoverlays.com. Thank you.